everyone, welcome to Speed Sizzig. I'm Marco and here we mix fast cars and sizzling zizzig. Let's dive in. Released in 2003, it wasn't just another sporty Golf. This was Volkswagen's statement piece. Under the hood, you get a naturally aspirated 3.2-liter VR6 engine, pushing out around 240 horsepower and 320 newton meters of torque. That means 0 to 100 km per hour in just over 6 seconds, which was seriously quick for its time. But the R32 wasn't just about straight line speed. It came standard with Volkswagen's 4-motion all-wheel drive system, giving it grip and stability that set it apart from front-wheel drive hot hatches. And here's a fun fact: the Mk4 R32 was the very first car ever sold with the DSG dual-clutch transmission. That's right, the technology that became standard later in performance cars debuted right here. Visually, it's subtle but aggressive. Deeper bumpers, side skirts, 18-inch OZ Aristo wheels, and twin exhaust pipes out the back. Inside, you'll find sporty touches like aluminum pedals, deeply bolstered seats, and that unmistakable early 2000s Volkswagen vibe. The Golf R32 isn't just a faster Golf, it's a piece of modern Volkswagen history. It laid the groundwork for the Golf R models we know today. And even now, more than 20 years later, enthusiasts still love it for its raw character, VR6 soundtrack, and timeless design. So buckle up, because this 2003 Golf R32 is a true classic hot hatch that deserves every bit of attention it gets. So, let's get this car out for a spin. Alright, here we go. Well, this car really is a statement piece, like I mentioned. It's a Mark IV Golf with a nice and throaty VR6 engine under its hood. And it has beautiful lines also. The Golf truly is a beautiful hot hatch. You can even, give lift to your friends or family in it. Of course, well, this thing is old, as it is 2003 after all, but during its time it was really nice and peppery. Truly a remarkable performance. I think this all-wheel drive system still suffered from a lot of its, even especially older peers of the, I think it's a Haldex system, I think, or something. So, quite understeery four-wheel drive system anyway. Well, it's still pretty old, yet more modern than, for example, the Audi Quattros of old, but, well. Really love that throaty VR6 engine. And I think its design is kind of timeless, to be honest. If you ask me, at least, that's my honest opinion of it. The Golf, I think my favorite Golf is the 5th gen Golf, I think. And also the 7th generation Golf GTIs, for example. There we go. Nice. Beautiful vehicle. So nice. Time for another race. Let's go. Let's really push this R32 from 2003. Oh, there's an ID4, I think. Nice. I'd like to have that too. And the Wuling. I'm not sure, is that an electric thing? I think it is. It looks like a Volkswagen Polo that got squished between two walls and ultimately made in China. Something. which I think it is, I'm not sure. Nice. We're fourth so far in this sprint race. Love these sprint races. There we go, first place. Don't really want to push the handling characteristics of this bone stock R32. It's not the most agile vehicles, especially compared to its like 7th generation counterparts. Like 7th generation GTI, for example, is nice. It handles well. You know, the thing about I love these cars, these lower tier cars in the game, is that the performance is not crazy. It's not like a Pagani or a Bugatti would give you, that you have to be always braking for the corners and stuff. You can, well, you need to brake in these things because they don't have that much handling and, well, to be honest, brakes. Wow, I don't know what happened there. I was turning at the same time, so did I. But yes, a Bugatti or a Pagani would have definitely had the brakes for that. But the thing about this is that they're not so fast, explosively fast, that you need to be maintaining a certain momentum. You just approach the momentums and then you deal with them in these vehicles, these lower tier vehicles. But nice, we got a victory out of it. Beautiful. So the next thing is to drive this R32 through a series of some off-road stuff. And it's perfect for its all-wheel drive system. And here we are, let's go. Let's see if I can keep this thing under control. Oh my goodness. Come on, you got it, Volkswagen, the people's car. Yes! Come on, yes. Nice. And the next one coming up. So let's jump these, well, series of jumps. In these off-road conditions, of course, the engine is struggling to climb, but... Uh-oh. Oh my... Okay, there we go. Nicely does it. The final one coming up. Let's go, Golf. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Uh-oh. I might have failed. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. There we go. Nice. I found the best way to just enjoy a car is to just, well, drive it. Let's go. No GPS. I'm not going there. The sound of this engine is nice. Truly beautiful. Ho. Beautiful it stays in the 5th gear up here, and then boom, 6th gear. Now I have to remember that the handling is not great, even though it does have a, well, it does have a 4-wheel drive system, which is not as bad as the 155 Q4 Alfa Romeo I've found, but you know, it's not bad. It's not like a refined thing as it is in Lamborghinis and stuff. Well, those things are much more faster. Go easily over 300 kilometers per hour. But this thing, it's nice.
You have arrived at your destination.
Nicely going over 200 kph. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Nicely does it. Let's just drive this thing for a while. Feels nicely balanced. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.